Hey guys, it's Dustin. First off, before we get into the actual workout portion of the video, I just want to thank everybody for the tremendous outpour of support for the first video. With that being said, I have decided to make this an actual series called In the Gym. So before we get to episode 2 of In the Gym, just want to thank you for all the support, all the likes, all the views, all the subscribers. I'm hoping to double it with the second video and see what we can do in the future. Another thing too, these workouts, they're not intended to be taken exercise for everybody that watches these videos. Definitely learn from them. Toss a couple exercises in your routine. Hit me up in the comments if you guys have any questions. If you kind of want me to put a little workout program together for you, something to get you started on the right track, definitely more than willing to help you guys out. But I just don't want you following these workouts verbatim unless you're actually seasoned, you've done this before, you know what each exercise you are doing properly, because you do not want to hurt yourself. So with that being said, slam your pre-workout, grab your BCAAs. We'll see you guys in the gym. Alright guys, welcome back. So here I am just doing a quick little warm-up with some front lat pull downs. Basically, you just have to bring it down to about 90 degrees, so the best place to kind of say to bring it down would be in between the chin and the collarbone. Really focusing on the stretch at the top, and then of course the contraction at the very bottom part of the movement. For this one, I'll do anywhere between 4 to 5 sets. Usually trying to aim for about 10 to 15 repetitions. Depending if I'm trying to go super heavy and really shock the back, I will even drop it to maybe 8 repetitions. Here my camera guy is getting a little bit of a shot showing you the stretch at the top. And also you'll notice too with a lot of the back exercises that you're going to see in this video, my hands are basically just, my fingers I should say, are basically just acting as hooks. This actually allows you to get more back involvement and less shoulder, bicep, forearm, etc. involvement. After we do front pull downs, we move over to the T-bar row. This one that we have at my gym is very, very, very ancient. So the pad is not super thick. So the next time you see me do this next set in the exercise, you're going to see a thick black pad. Otherwise it feels like it's crushing my sternum. When I do it without one and I go a little bit heavier. This one, same concept though. I mean, 4 sets, anywhere between 10 to 12 reps is really, really good. Here for the next one, you obviously see me break out that thick black pad that I had mentioned beforehand. Also, my hands, you're going to notice these black pads. These are actually called Big Bad grips or big back grips. You can get them at Amazon.com, any other place that sells a lot of lifting equipment. These basically replace gloves, they replace chalk, they replace straps. They prevent you from really losing that movement or losing the grip before your strength gives out. You don't want your grip to give out before your strength. So here, definitely going heavier. I got 2 plates in a 25, getting a good squeeze there. But like I said, 4 sets of those, 10, 12 reps. Over here is just a modified exercise. Basically, you're supposed to face, you'd be facing in towards the mirror, grabbing both handles, pulling down for like a high row. But what I'm doing is on the side here, I'm using one arm, I'm leaning into the machine, getting that stretch and getting that contraction at the bottom. This one almost mimics hitting that inside outer edge of the lat and hitting the upper back as well. It's much more of a stretch than an actual builder type exercise. So I've incorporated this into my routine for probably the past year now, year and a half. I do love to try to throw this into my back workouts whenever I get the opportunity. So yeah, really good exercise here. It's definitely something I'd recommend, but you also want to make sure you're set up correctly when doing this one. It's very, very, very easy to hurt yourself on something like this that you're trying to modify and do something different. So just definitely be careful. Definitely ask anybody if you have questions at your gym and stuff if you do want to try this exercise. A lot of people that work out on a regular basis should know this one. It's kind of a common one. This one, though, I'd probably say 3 sets, 15 reps. The point here is not to go very heavy. This one that we're watching right now, I have 2 45-pound plates on each side. Not heavy at all for me personally. I'm using this more as a stretch, like I said earlier. You don't want to use this as your builder, more of your stretch. Back muscle is a very large muscle, so you definitely want to make sure you're exhausting that muscle as much as you can. This exercise routine wasn't my longest of back workouts. I kind of was pressed for a little bit of time this workout right here. So I had to get home. I had to take care of my dog and everything, and just wanted to get some things done in the gym and get a video for my back workout shot for you guys, just to give you an idea. Very important to definitely make sure you're getting that stretch in any back exercise you do. So right here, what we're going to do is called a seated row. A lot of people will do this wrong. If you watch me, I have my feet firmly placed on the pad, or on the foot mat, I should say. I got all the weight on my heels. I keep my weight on my heels with a lot of these exercises that I do, but I am leaning forward, getting that stretch in my lats. And when I'm coming back to only about 90 degrees and trying to get a good squeeze in my back, really trying to focus on those shoulder blades rounding forward at the top. And when I'm pulling back and pulling that bar into my abdomen, I'm really focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together. Basically, right here is the best way I can explain to you is you want to visualize somebody's got a pen or a pencil in the middle part of your back, and you have to squeeze so tight when you're coming at the back end that when they let go, that pen or pencil will not move. It will stay in place. But yeah, you don't want to lean all the way forward and lean all the way back like you're kind of laying down on a couch or on a bed. That's something you do not want to do. Not going very heavy here either. I think I only tossed like 180 on there. Normally I'll try to do the whole stack. And again, with this, about 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps is what I'll stick with. This one right here is going to be my last exercise I did for the day. This one is more of a stiff arm pull down. It is not targeting triceps. A lot of people get this confused and they do tricep movement instead of what I'm doing right here. What this is targeting is the serratus muscle, which is the inside portion of the lat. So that really just kind of helps to get some definition in there, but definitely really also helps to get that stretch at the top of the movement too. So basically you do a lot of these rows and stuff, heavy compound movements. You really need to get that stretch in that muscle, get all that lactic acid that built up out, and just really try to focus on getting that squeeze at the very bottom. Almost like for any of my subscribers or any of my viewers that are skiers, visualize the rope as a ski pole, basically. What you're trying to do is you're trying to spread the rope on the outside of your legs at the bottom of the movement, and you're trying to kind of get that push forward like you would with a pair of ski poles. Is kind of the best way when I visualize it in my head and I explain this movement to my clients and stuff. That's basically what we try to do for this exercise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, not my longest back workout, kind of short, but I appreciate you guys watching. There will be much more to come. Thank everyone for their support, and we will see you back in the gym.